Hi there, and thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of your Wheel and Anchor weekly newsletter. Finally made it home here to the island of Koh Phangan, Thailand. Of course, if things had gone according to plan, we would have all been here, or at least about 75 of us who had booked to come on our LiveAway program to Koh Samui, just across the Gulf here. And of course, while I regret that we couldn't make it, because at the time it was a really difficult decision. This was one of the events, one of the trips that our community was most looking forward to this year. And yet, in light of everything that's transpired over the last couple of months and the situation here on the ground in Thailand, while in some ways positive and, it's certainly the weather is great, but the travel situation and the arrival here, there's all kinds of complications and hurdles that I had to go through to be able to come. So while a difficult decision, it was the right one at the time. At the same time, I also feel that it's the right one that in just a couple of weeks' time, a group of 20 of us are going to be heading to Madeira for our first LiveAway program and the first Wheel and Anchor trip in 2 years, and I'm very excited about it. And there's certainly been a lot of questions. We definitely had some people that opted to withdraw from the trip in the end because of their concerns about Omicron and all the stuff going on. But in the end of the day, we actually got some positive reports from Madeira. In fact, one of our members shared an email that they had received from friends of theirs who are currently in Madeira, who said something to the effect that things here are great. We are out and about. People are wearing masks everywhere where they need to. We feel very much free to go around and explore as we would normally. They have a rigorous testing, a free testing protocol in place in Madeira. And so while, the situation is being treated with the right amount of respect and regard, people are actually able to travel and enjoy the beautiful island. So I'm very much looking forward to that and to our subsequent trips. And on that note, we are, of course, well into the planning for our 2023 LiveAway programs. And if you happen to be sitting at home and looking out, and maybe there's a snowstorm or it's 20 below, as I heard was the other day in southern Ontario, you might be looking forward to sitting on a tropical beach somewhere like here in Thailand. And of course, while that may not be the right decision for you this year, for more reasons than one, you can rest assured that we are going to be coming here and on our different LiveAway programs next year. In fact, they are going to be released over the next couple of weeks. You'll see them listed in the blog below, the webinars, where we will be releasing our Koh Samui program, which was the one that, as I say, should have been going on right now at this time this year, but it will be happening next year at the same time. I think it's going to be a wonderful program. It will follow more or less exactly what we had planned for this year. And so if you're thinking about that, as I say, please do join us for the webinar. New for next year as well, which will happen, it will overlap slightly with Koh Samui, is going to be our LiveAway to Bali, Indonesia. And I'm sure many of you, if you haven't already been there, you will have heard of it. It's a spectacular island. It's a very unique place because it's the only non-Muslim island, it's a Hindu island in the archipelago of Indonesia, and it is really, really a wonderful place. I've been there some years back, and my colleague from Wheel and Anchor, Elsa, has just been checking out all the different hotels. We have a wonderful property there, and so that program is going to run directly adjacent to our LiveAway in Koh Samui. Following that will be our LiveAway in New Zealand, which we will announce probably in about 6 weeks' time. We're just working on the final details for that. So you could spend the better part of the winter of next year here in Southeast Asia, here in the Southern Hemisphere. And so that's something that you can look forward to. Also on our LiveAway schedule for 2023, in addition to the destinations that we're already doing, which is Madeira and Cyprus, we're also going to be going to Malta in the Mediterranean, just a couple of 100 kilometers south of the Italian mainland. And so that is going to be new for our Mediterranean, for our European LiveAway program next winter. So lots to look forward to. And so I hope that you'll join us for the webinars, and I look forward to coming back to you one more time from here in Thailand, and we're going to be gearing up to head to Madeira real soon. So take care, stay warm, stay healthy, and I'll look forward to catching up with you next week.